see how our setup looks. Well, peculiar, but okay. So yes, as I say, I'm currently up in my home country in Scotland. So I'm sort of relying upon strange rooms and technologies and things to make my class work. However, better late than never. Here we are. Lift you up and port you down with the usual starting point, starting at the belly, drawing the mind back inside and trying to settle ourselves down. So it's always good for me to remember that when I've been rushing around trying to get the technology to work, just to kind of take a breath, settle deep into my belly, focus everything into lower dantian, and then make a turn from here. So gently turning, letting the body softly open, doing the other side, and then releasing. So nothing new for our lift you up and port you down this morning. Just a very standard lift you up and port you down class. But I do want to focus on the idea of doing a little bit of standing meditation towards the end of it. And so, yeah, we'll just move through the exercises a little bit more briskly so that we can give ourselves 5 to 10 minutes at the end just to stand. So the standing meditation on its own is called 3 centers merge. And the idea is the center of the feet, the center of the top of the head, center of the belly, Ming Men really, everything kind of merging into the very core of you. Also from your hands as well. Everything focuses in to the middle of the body. And so we do 3 centers merge as a healing tool. And Dr. Pang suggests that it's one of his most important healing tools. The idea with 3 centers merge is to try to find a place where your mind is not buzzing, your mind is not making strange suggestions and diversions. And that's quite a common thing to find that busy mind. But I hope that by now most of you experience the Qigong stillness. You know these exercises quite well. You've seen them before many times. Doing our Zheneng Qigong, lift you up and port you down, becomes automatic. And so we take this automatic idea and just allow it to carry on at a body level. But the mind gently quietens behind it. And you may not even notice it. You may have just become so used to the fact that your mind quietens there that you don't even realize that it's happening. But I'm sure that by the end of your lift you up and port you down on an average morning, you feel quite comfortable, quite relaxed. You feel that everything's, right in the world. And that is the Qigong sensation, the Qigong place. So very often when you go on retreat, the teachers will just do, perhaps last thing before bedtime, just do standing Qigong. And it opens in the same way. You bring your hands in front and behind and up and above the top of the head. And then you come where we would normally start doing the lift you up and port you down exercises. We just go into a standing posture. So we can use the same opening and end up in this 3 centers merge. And then we can stand for an hour, and then we'll use the same closing as lift you up, put you down, and the whole thing will be finished. But the slightly tricky thing about that is that sometimes if you're not well versed in the Qigong state, then it can be a little bit more difficult to get yourself into that place, to bring yourself to that healing space, to quieten your mind down. Because it's basically like someone saying, okay, here's 10 quick moves, and now we're going to stand for an hour. Whereas when we do our lift you up and port you down, it gets us into that lovely space. And then standing for 5 or 10 minutes is not a problem. And perhaps standing for 15 or 20 minutes wouldn't be a problem, or standing for 30 or 40 minutes wouldn't be a problem. So we have this lovely build-up that helps us to find our Qigong state, where the body stretches out and opens, the body starts to become very relaxed, the mind quietens and settles. There's one of my teachers who's called Teacher Wei. And sometimes he'll just say to you, right, put yourself in a Qigong state, almost kind of snapping his fingers like a magic trick. Put yourself in a Qigong state. And I used to find that slightly disturbing. I used to find that kind of, oh, well, what do I do now? But the truth is, I've always known how to drop into a Qigong state. It's something I've done so many times. And so what I'm rabbiting on about this morning is the idea that you can find this Qigong state whenever you want to find this Qigong state. There's a further question, which is, why would you want to leave this Qigong state as you navigate your daily life? And so when my colleague John was asked, how many hours should I practice Qigong every day? He just said, why would you ever stop? And the person looked quite alarmed by that. What he meant was exactly this: find a way to bring yourself back to the Qigong state every moment you can. When you set foot into Tesco's, when you get onto a bus or a train, when you have a meeting with someone, why not bring yourself to this Qigong state? Why not just take a moment, just stop and quietly center yourself and bring yourself back inside, and then listen to the world in a different way. Listen to the world from a Qigong perspective. Allow yourself to really be a Qi person, non-reactive. So when you're in a soft Qigong state and somebody says, there's a problem with blah, 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 instead of immediately leaping and shouting and, getting involved in that way, you can just say, oh, okay. Yep, that's lovely, no problem. We can sort that out, because you feel soft and Qigong. That would be my recommendation to you today. Is look for the Qigong state whenever you can. Find your way there to relaxing and settling. Okay, so let's move on to the second part of this little exercise, our warm-ups. Stretch out a bit further. Look back over your shoulder. Let the whole body open and awaken. Using the neck as well, just to stretch out. Usual warning comes with this. If you find that you're feeling a little bit lightheaded, you can always just imagine the space between your big toes and the floor, between your middle toes and the floor, between your little toes and the floor, between the ball of your foot and the floor, and just feel that contact deep into the ground. Search with the tips of your toes to feel that contact. And as you do so, the energy in your body gently moves down. As the energy in your body gently moves down, you become much more centered and settled. So just allow yourself to really sink and settle into your body. Find the depths of your belly for this turn. Find the connection between your feet and the earth. Whole body soft and relaxed. Great. Okay, a few more long opening turns. Really open the spine. And then allow everything to gently, slowly come to a stop. Lovely. So we balance ourselves out just by lifting up Qi. Gently lift up the Qi, draw it up above your head, and then we draw the Qi down. So gathering the Qi from the top of the head, moving the Qi down through the body, and focusing the Qi deep into your belly. And then just let the hands relax and the Qi flows down. Let's go again. Lift Qi up. And pour Qi down. Draw the Qi down deep into your belly. Settle, relax, and calm. Let's go again. Gathering, lifting. and gently pouring. Lovely. Okay. Settle the chi deep into your belly. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is just do some simple forward and back bends. We've rotated our spine, so now let's lengthen and bend our spine. So just take the hands back up, lift up one more time, stretch up into the blue sky, nice long stretch. And then we're going to take over the arms and the ears. And then we're going to bend the upper back, bend the middle back, and bend the lower back. Let the body sink down and relax. Let the body hang nice and easy. Back of the neck is soft and relaxed. Okay, great. Let's take a little extension and head down towards our toes. And release. In line with the roots of our toes. And release. In line with our insteps. In line with our heels. Good. The body hangs and relaxes. Gently lift the tailbone up behind. Push the tailbone towards the front of the body and let the spine build up vertebra by vertebra. Bring up your arms and your ears and gently stretch up into the blue sky. Okay, so if the knees drift forward, the hips drift forward, we can just gently lean back and open the front of the body up. Stretch up and gently back. Stretch up and gently back. Up and gently back. Good. Hands up in the blue sky. Just doing the top of the neck first. So it's just the arms and the ears tipping over. Then we move into the upper back, into the middle back, into the lower back. Let the body hang down. Let the body relax. Back of the neck is soft and relaxed. Okay, so from here, we sink gently towards the toes and release. Imagining a line between the roots of our toes, stretching gently down towards that and release. Imagining a line between our insteps, gently stretching towards that and we release. And imagining a line between our heels, final deep bend. You can go as deep as you wish here. Great. Body just hangs and relaxes. Lift the tailbone up behind. Push the tailbone toward the front of the body. Roll the spine up and take up the head and the arms and the ears. Draw gently up into the blue sky. Stretch up, stretch up. Release knees and hips softly forwards. You can lean back. Stretch up and gently back. Sometimes I do a little side bend when I go back as well. Up and gently back. Up and back. So we're going to try and do these exercises with straight legs now. So tip over the arms and the ears, legs stay straight. Let's go into the upper back, middle back, lower back, legs are still straight. Body hangs and relaxes. Okay, great. So we keep legs nice and straight. Shift the weight a tiny bit forward into your toes. Just feel your hamstrings open up a little bit. Body can just relax and hang here for a few moments as we stretch the back of the legs. Back of the neck remains soft, extending softly down towards the toes and releasing in line with the roots of our toes and releasing, heading towards our insteps and releasing, working back towards our heels. Release, relax, body hangs. Gently lift the tailbone up behind, push the tailbone towards the front of the body, roll the spine up and take up the head and the arms and the ears and stretch up into the blue sky. So we gently bend back, let the hips and knees move forwards. And then this is where I do a little side bend. I go back, but I sort of tilt gently over to one side. It's quite good for sciatica. And stretch up. And I'll tilt gently over to the other side, back and sideways and up, and then just go straight back again. So I sort of sandwich two little side bends in with the two back bends. Okay, last time through, straight legs once again. Head, arms, and ears only. Then the upper back, then the middle back, lower back. Those legs are straight. Let the body hang and relax. Tummy tucks in. Extending softly to the toes. And release. In line with the roots of our toes. And release. Insteps. Release. Heels. Body hangs, relaxes. Tailbone lifts behind. Tailbone pushes to the front. Spine rolls up. Head, arms, and ears gently come up. Body stretches up into the blue sky. Okay, again, let the knees and hips drift forward. You can gently, softly lean back. Up. Gently back. Up. Gently back. Up. And gently back. Great. Take the hands up into the blue sky. We can just let the hands drift down the sides of the body. Slowly come down. Nice and easy. Let's gather chi once again, just to stabilize. So the hands go in the earth. We lift chi up. This beautiful ball of chi, perfect yin and yang energy. Pour it down through your body, pouring the chi down from the head, deep into the chest, down from the chest, deep into the belly. Draw the chi on down the legs, heading into the ground. So we're focusing everything into lower dantian, everything into the belly. Drawing down, gathering down, sinking down. All of the focus coming down into the deep, deep, deep in your belly. And then we can just relax the hands and the chi will flow back down anyway. Gather again, lift up. And pour down. Focus in the core of you. And relax. To finish off with, let's just do some simple side bends. Draw your right hand up and take a breath in. And as you breathe out, just tip over towards the left-hand side. Gentle breath in. Extending from your right shoulder to your right middle finger. Gentle breath in. And extend. Breathe in. And extend. Breathe in. Extend. Breathe in gently, drawing the right hand up. As you breathe out, hands swap over. Breathe in, lift your left hand up. As you go over to the right, you gently back. Take a breath in. And try to extend from the shoulder to the middle finger. Breathe in. And extend. Breathe in. Extend. One more time. Breathe in. Extend. Great. Just let's lift the left hand up in the air. As you swap the hands over, left hand comes down, right hand comes up. Breathe in. Gently tip over to the left side. So we're going to try and open from the right heel to the right middle finger. Breathe in. All the way up the right side of the body, out. Breathing in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, raise up the right hand. As the hands swap over, go down with the right, up with the left. Breathe in. Gently drift over. Pointing right. So extending from our left ankle to the left middle finger. Breathe in. Extend and stretch. Breathe in. And stretch. Breathe in. Stretch. Breathe in. And stretch. Take your breath in, lift up the left hand, bring the right hand up with it. Good long stretch into the blue sky. As you breathe out, drift the hands down. Final time, gathering chi just to settle and calm ourselves before we begin our lift you up, put you down. Lifting up. Gently pouring the chi down through your body. Focusing the chi deep into your belly. Gathering and lifting. And gently pouring. Gather and lift. And gently pull. So draw the chi through your body. Draw the chi deep into your belly, focusing deep inside. Let's gather one more time. This time we can just lift up and bring the chi to our bellies. And put our hands onto our bellies. So just gather chi and draw chi slowly down through the body, drawing the energy down until eventually we get down to lower dantian. And then we put our hands on lower dantian, just settle them there for a moment. Just let your whole body settle and calm. Bring everything back to the center. So our little warm-up exercises stretch us out, get the chi flowing, prepare us mentally, get us into that chi state I was talking about, to get us ready and settled for our lift you up and put you down exercises. Centered, calm, relaxed, and ready. Good. So just let the hands drift gently down by the sides. Step on chi. So that means bring your feet together, bring your heels together, bring your toes together till we come back into what's the Qigong standing stance. Feet parallel and together if possible. Knees gently bent. Tailbone is softly tucked forward. Close Hoyin between your legs. There's a little acupuncture point there that we just gently feel we can lift up, but also we gently feel that the whole center of the body can lift up, and Bai Hui on top of the head can lift up. There's this lovely kind of centerline effect, drawing up through the middle of our body. Conversely, the tailbone is softly sitting down, the knees gently bent. As we sit down with the tailbone, all the weight moves softly forward into the toes. So that all of these counter-directional ideas. Tailbone gently drawing down. Bai Hui, the top of the head, gently pushing up. Chin drawing in. Top of the head lifting. Tailbone has to draw down, but also just this slight intention for it to tuck forwards. For Huiyin to lift between the legs. For the Ming Men to move gently backwards. So we're just softening in the center, letting the small of the back become beautifully straight. Body's relaxed. When you soften your knees, it brings about a tiny shift of the weight to the front of your foot. As the weight moves forward and we soften our knees, it opens this intimate, deep connection. Dongquan, the kidney point that sits on the ball of your foot, just behind the ball of your foot. Connect deep, Dongquan, deep into the ground. Imagine that it's possible for qi to flow up into your body also. Top of the head, Bai Hui. Imagine that pushing up into the blue sky. Now we can draw blue sky qi down into our bodies. This lovely dual idea Qi flowing in from the heavens, Qi flowing in from the earth, but also your ability to release from the core of your body out into the Qi around you. So one of the key tenets of Lift Qi Up and Pour Qi Down, not just gathering fresh energy into the body, but also letting go. We hold on to so much in our life. We hold on to old stories from our past. Teacher Lou, I've often seen him listening to someone's story, and the person is saying, then this problem happened to me and this happened to me. And he just says, is it still happening to you now? The person says, no. And you say, okay, let go of it then. It's not happening to you now. It's an old story. Sometimes we have illnesses we cling on to, almost like they define us, almost like we need them to be there so that we can be a certain type of person. We need to start letting go of some of our stuff, the things that operate inside us. Stop the noise. Stop the old patterns. Stop creating the toxins in our body. Bring them to a stop and things start to change immediately. So just allow that to be the case today. We're not only gathering qi into the body, which seems very appealing, but we're also letting go at the deepest possible level. Releasing the old stories that you think make you you. An awful lot of them are not necessary anymore. An awful lot of them are patterns from childhood that you're still using 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years later. Still the same patterns. Time to let go. So when you do your lift up, pour chi down today, when we push and expand out, this is your opportunity to let those stories go. When we pull and gather, we can bring healing chi back inside. That's no problem. But it's this letting go which is absolutely key in our lives. Letting go of the stories that create toxins for us. Letting go of the stresses that fill our body with adrenaline and things like that. So just think on that for a moment. What can you let go of today? What story can you let go of today? So in this really soft and open way, we can practice our Qigong. So put yourself in a Qi state if you're not already there. The whole warm-up set brings us to a Qi state. This standing moment brings us to a Qi state. But just remind yourself to stay inside. Often the mind will wander, and that's not a problem. Don't be cross. Don't be upset with your mind. It just does that. Gently draw it back. Bring yourself to a Qigong state and carry on. So in this soft, easy, open Qigong state, let's begin our lift Qi up and pour Qi down. Just by turning the hands to face towards the back, by lifting the wrists to 90 degrees. We softly push the palms forward, just a shade, and then we pull back. So this is the first push and pull. When you push, you can just imagine starting to let go, starting to dissolve. When you pull, you can imagine bringing lovely healing qi into your body. So it's a really tiny movement, just a gentle push, but it's a pretty big idea. So the softest of little pushes opens the body out into the blue sky. And the softest of the little pulls fills your body with this amazing chi. Let those hands relax, little fingers point deep into the earth. Let's just gather a lovely ball of chi up in front of the belly and hold that ball of chi and allow it to stream, streaming from your middle fingers deep inside your belly button. Okay. So we turn the palms to face down. We gather our hands to the sides, draw our hands to the back, and hold a beautiful ball of chi at the Ming Men gate. So level with the belly button, sending chi deep inside, gathering all this energy deep into your belly. Lift the hands up the side of the body and lightly touch Da Bao underneath the armpits. We press Da Bao and we can just feel the energy surge into the middle of our chest. Middle Dantian Qi, abundant, organs working well. Drifting the elbows backwards, we release the hands forwards. We expand out into the blue sky. And then we can gather blue sky chi back and send blue sky chi deep inside. Just imagine your brain, how it benefits from this. Imagine every cell in your brain working well. Every cell in your brain, perfect working order. Drifting the elbows open, drifting the wrists open, let the whole body gently expand. This again is a beautiful opening out into the blue sky. Turn the palms softly down. Little scoop of the hands. Lift chi up. So we're not going a million miles above the head. We're just drawing up above the crown of the head. And then from here we can extend. Palms touch together. We stretch through the heels, spine, top of the head, blue sky chi. And then let the hands drift down, gently drifting down over the crown of the head, gently drifting down in front of the face, gently drifting down in front of the heart. Connect deep inside. Something's popped up on the screen. Okay. So from here, we can go straight into three centers merge, just into our standing posture. And that's what I was saying about there being an opening and a closing just to do three centers merge. But this is also where we set off into our lift chi up and pour chi down, into the three exercise sets that make up that. So all we do is just tip the fingers forwards and extend out to shoulder height. Open up little fingers, ring fingers, and middle fingers, and then draw the wrists up to 90 degrees. So we have this lovely sort of triangle of chi in front of our third eye. And then we can split the hands apart and bring them shoulder height and shoulder width. What we're hoping to do is to circle the shoulders. So push with the heel of your hand, gently push out, relax the fingers, just lift the shoulders up a tiny bit and roll the shoulders back deep into the socket. Drop the shoulders down and really feel them release down your back. And then bring the wrist to 90 degrees and once more push out with Shen Men. Relax the fingers, rolling the shoulders deep back, softening the shoulders down. Once more we push out. This is a pull, pulling chi towards your body. As the shoulders soften and relax, the chi moves down deep into the belly. And once more, when we push, we can push from the belly out, out, out into the blue sky. Pull and gather, soften down, push and expand. Pull and gather chi into your body. Soften down. Use this push as an opportunity to release the things you do not need. Gently push out. A little mood here, which is an open and close as well. We open our hands gently to the side and feel the whole body can open. Bring the hands back in front. Focus inside. Gently open and close. Gently open and close. Push the hands round and out into a great straight line across the shoulders. Ah, fantastic. So same exercise, except sideways this time. Pushing with the heel of the hands, extending across, relaxing the fingers, just lifting the shoulders a tiny bit and squeezing the shoulders to meet. Softening the shoulders down your back. Once again, pushing out with the heel of the hand, expanding out, expand out. Pull. We use pull to gather healing chi deep in the body. We use push to release at the deepest of levels, really letting go. Push, open out, push and release and push. Push out, push out, push out. Again, a little opening here. Lift the hands up a shape. Feel the whole body dissolve into the chi field. Draw the hands down to shoulder height. Really focus deep into the core of your belly. Gently up is open. Down is deep inside. Up and down. Let the hands relax. Turn the palms and lift chi up. Gently lift chi up over the crown of your head. When the hands are above, just release the fingertips so you feel like there's a torrent of chi pouring through your body. Lovely torrent of chi. Stretch hands to the blue sky. Release the shoulders, elbows, wrists, and hands down over the crown of the head. And then we gently drift the fingers forwards to the third eye. We're following the center line of the body down. As your fingers move down, the chi follows down this channel. Renmai, heading all the way down to the belly button. So you press the belly button, do chi, you send the chi deep inside. Imagine this chi flowing deep into your belly. All this wonderful energy we've gathered, delivered deep inside. Draw the fingers around the waist. Hands come round and press the small of the back. We press the Ming Men gate. We allow the chi to flow deep inside. Then we're going to the lower exercise. So we drift the fingers down to the tailbone, and then the fingers continue down the center line of the back of the legs. So we're following where the legs meet, and we go all the way down to the Achilles tendon if possible. We take our fingers around the outside of the feet. We put our fingers on top of our toes. Can you mirror your fingers with your toes? That would be ideal. Big fingers laying along the top of the toes. But if not, you just hover your hands above, mirroring the toes. Lovely. Okay, so the first exercise takes us forwards into the toes, bend the knees, really sink down. Then we draw back, we straighten up the legs, and the chi flows up the legs into your belly. Go forwards and sink into the knees. Backwards and draw the legs up straight. Forwards and deep into the knees. Back and gather. Forwards and sink. Back and gather. Once more. Deep, deep. Back and gather. Good. Allow the hands just to soften and relax. Body is soft and relaxed. Let's come up the front of the body. So we work our fingers in between the toes, heading towards the ankles. Let's drift up the front of the body, slowly gathering. drawing chi up, drawing chi up. Eventually bring your head up slowly, bring your hands up to the belly, lightly press the belly button, send the chi deep inside. Allow the chi to flow deep into your belly. Lower dantian chi is abundant. Blood and chi flowing well. We can gently release the hands down by the side of the body. Ready for section 2. Section 2 is pretty much a mirror of section 1, just a slight variant. This time we start at the side. So lift the hands up the sides of your body, gently drifting and floating them up to shoulder height. Shoulder height, bring your wrists up to 90 degrees and push out. Push and expand out. Whole body opening out. Feel this opening across your shoulders. Can you release your shoulders a little bit and let them go even further opened out? Good. We'll start with the heel of the hand. Give that a gentle push. Release the fingers. Lift the shoulders a tiny bit as they squeeze and come together in the middle of your spine. Drop the shoulders down and feel the chi can travel down to the Mingmen gate. Go deep inside. And then once more, push. But don't forget, when you push, you're letting go. You're dissolving out into the blue sky. All of the patterns and problems dissolving. Pull and feel that you can bring healing energy to be back in your body. Push and let go of anything that troubles you, any problems. Gathering chi deep inside. Once more. Push out, push out, push out. Same little movement, just move the hands forward a tiny shade and really focus all of your mind deep into the core of your belly. When we open the hands out into a straight line, we feel the whole body can just dissolve into the blue sky. Tiny movement forwards, go deep inside. Tiny movement backwards, body is open, open, open. Gently forwards, gently back. Push the palms, bring the hands round in a great wide arc, all the way to the front, shoulder height and shoulder width. Push with the hands and expand out. Relax the fingers. Lift the shoulders, roll a wave of chi deep into your body. As the shoulders settle down, this chi goes deep and gathers inside, but it distributes through the entire body. Push out, push out. Chi deep inside. Deep inside. Chi into your body. Feel the whole body fill with chi. Release anything that's no longer needed. Let go. Let go for once and for all. Healing chi fills your body. Gently push out, gently push out. Again, this tiny upward motion of the hands opens the whole body into the blue sky. Tiny downward motion brings all of the chi back into your body to heal you. Gently open, gently close. Once more, up and down. So let the hands relax and turn the palms and lift chi up. We gather this amazing chi over the crown of the head and just let it pour down through your body. Feel this extraordinary healing energy pouring through every cell of your body. This amazing bathing in chi, but also washing away the things you no longer need. Just release the shoulders, release the elbows, release the wrists, the hands come down. This time we just gently come forward to the third eye and we pause here at the third eye for a moment and allow the chi to flow from your fingertips deep inside your brain. Imagine your brain populating with incredible chi. Every cell working well in the brain. Drifting the fingers over the eyebrows, through the temples, we come round to the base of the skull, where we just press there on a point called Yujen. Sort of knobbly point at the base of your skull. And again, just imagine all this amazing chi flowing in. We can imagine it flowing into the meeting point of the two halves of your brain, the medulla oblongata. And then we follow down the brain stem, flowing downwards, flowing the chi down towards your tailbone. Release the elbows forwards, hands come back. Bring the hands into the reverse prayer position. Chi's flowing down, coming toward the fingertips. Carry on, take it down, and light press. And now I've got the middle fingers pressing the Mingmen gate. Draw the fingers round the waist, bring them all the way around to the belly button. Press the belly button, send chi deep inside. So we just have the lower exercise to do one more time. Drift down the front of the body, going down, sending down, heading down towards the ankles, round the inside of the feet, onto the tips of the toes. Back of the neck is soft and relaxed. Whole body soft and relaxed. So drift gently forwards into your toes. Move gently back to your heels. Let the legs straighten a bit as you draw chi up into your body. Sink forwards and go deep. Backwards and gather up. Deep. Back and gather up. Deep. Back and gather up. Deep. Up. Once more, sinking really deep into the ground. Back and drawing chi up into your body. This healing chi gathers. And then we take our fingers around the outside of the feet and head along the outside of the feet back towards the Achilles tendon. Lightly touching the Achilles tendon, we come up the back of the legs, drawing chi up, gathering up, drawing up to the tailbone, gathering the chi up to the small of the back, lightly pressing the small of the back. Send chi deep inside. Let's draw the fingers around the waist, lightly press the belly, and send chi deep inside. And abundance of energy deep in lower dantian. Lower dantian chi flowing well. Let the hands release down. Okay, so section 3, slightly different to the other, section 1 and 2. There's never a problem, it's very easy. Hands at a bit of an angle. We're just going to lift chi up. So we draw this ball of chi up and lift this beautiful ball of chi up over the crown of the head. And just relax the hands for a moment and allow this chi to pour through the body. This torrent of chi gently pouring through the body. Release the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the hands come down over the crown of the head. This time they split to the side of the head. They just drift just in front of your ears, just along your jawbone. And then the hands come down in front of the shoulders. Wrists at 90 degrees if possible. hands just in front of your shoulders. We start with the right hand always. Give it a push. When the right hand feels like it's almost at full push, you can let it relax. Right palm faces towards the left-hand side. So we're going to turn our bodies to the left. Turn the waist to the left, carrying the arm. When you get to 90 degrees, the thumb presses the middle section of the middle finger. It's called Zhongquei. And then curl the hand round behind the shoulder. Let the body gently come back to the front. And gently press up underneath the collarbone. Middle finger, thumb presses middle finger presses collarbone underneath. Qihong. Left hand push. Left hand relax. Body turns right. 90 degrees, thumb presses middle section, middle finger. Curl the hand behind the shoulder. Let the body gently come back to the front. Press Qihong on the right hand side. So here, we're gently going to take a breath in. Breathe in and squeeze. Breathe out and release. Breathe in and squeeze. Breathe out, release. Gently breathing in and breathing in. Releasing the thumbs and fingers, moving the hands forwards. Slide the right hand over the top of the left hand. Heels of the hands come together, forearms come together. We open up the lotus flower in blossom. Allow your hands to gently close. Bring the hands into the prayer position. Settle the hands in the prayer position in front of the heart, connecting from the center of your palms deep into the center of your heart. Let me see how we're doing for time. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to do 3 centers merge, just for a few minutes. So the way to start off is just to bring your hands down and make a little ball with your fingertips. So you're just touching the fingertips ever so lightly together, a little bit of space in between each finger, creating this little cage of qi, and that sits with the belly button completely in the middle of the circle that's made by your thumb and little fingers. We have this instruction called step on qi. So you stand on your heels and open your toes, and then you stand on your toes and open the heels, and the feet come out to parallel. You can go a little bit wider if you wish. And then in 3 centers merge, the standing posture has your heels just slightly wider than your toes. So shift your heels out to the side and you'll feel your knees sink towards each other. Just soften into your knees, soften into your toes. About keeping the back as straight as possible. Tiny little tuck forward with your tailbone. Tiny little lifting between your legs, Hui Yin. Lower dantian, the lower energy field, moves slightly backwards. The tailbone sits down. Whilst the tailbone sits down, the top of the head stretches up. So you have this kind of dual movement. Tailbone down, top of the head up. Chin tucking in gently. And as you tuck the chin in, the cervical curve, just above your shoulders, straightens up. So the chin tucks in, the top of the head lifts. As you tuck your tailbone forwards, the lumbar curve straightens up. So now this is the back, as straight as it's ever likely to be, helping the qi to flow really well. The knees are softly bent. Qi flows into the body from your feet. The top of the head's pushed into the blue sky. Qi flows down from the heavens, gathering. But your whole body is in this perfect posture for allowing the qi to seep in through every pore. Let the hands sit in this little ball on your tummy, but also, if you wish, you can let the hands open out to hold something the size of a football in front of your tummy. Knees bent, weight softly in the front of the foot. Back straight, chin gently tucked. Body relaxed, mind calm, mind quiet, deep inside. The perfect posture for gathering qi. the perfect posture for gathering healing energy into your body. Keep your body soft, relaxed, open. Keep your mind quiet, balanced. We've let go of so many things that were not needed. We've let go of old patterns. We've let go of old stories. We've let go of illness. We're going to fill it with this wonderful chi that we're gathering now. Energy flowing through your feet, energy pouring from your head, energy gathering through your hands, energy gathering from every pore of your body. An abundance of energy gathering deep inside you, healing every aspect of you. But also now, we think about ourselves in a different way. We think about ourselves as being released from the old stories. We move forward several chapters. So rather than just here and now, think about how you will be shortly when all this illness is gone. The power you'll bring into your life, how you'll feel, the changes you can make, the places you can go, the things you can do, the limits removed from you. No longer tethered to the medicine, no longer tethered to doctors. Freedom, real freedom. Just imagine your whole body free, your life open, free. Simplicity, not complexity. Just gentle Qigong practice. A nice, soft, open life. Maybe nature healing you. Down to the sea, up to the mountains, into the woods, whatever it is that heals you. Just imagine now the sun on your face, the healing place, you fit and well, happy and healthy, everything working well, all functions of your body returning to perfect working order. So as we stand here and our three centers merge, Qi surges up from our feet into lower dantian. Qi pours down from the heavens into lower dantian. We gather this huge ball of Qi with our hands deep inside lower dantian. Every cell responds. The DNA responds. Your body shifts and changes. The healing takes place deep inside your body, but also deep inside your mind. Those childhood problems, not here now, not operating on you anymore. Those bad relationships, bad work situations, those family stresses are in the past, not operating on you now. Just be this Qi being beyond all of those things. Mind clear, body relaxed, Qi gathering, body healing. Bring about the change that you want. Make it happen now. Feel that you do have the power to make it happen at the deepest, deepest level of your life. consciously rebuilding your life the way you wish it to be. So let's just gather chi back onto the belly. If our hands have moved away, we can bring back this little ball of chi. And then bring the hands up into the prayer position. Step on chi. That can be used to open the feet, but also in this case, to close the feet. Bring the feet back together again into a standing Zheneng Qigong posture. Okay, so we begin. We draw our hands, we close really, sorry. Begin the closing. Bring your hands slowly up in front of your face. Take the hands up over the crown of the head. You can extend here from Bai Hui up into the blue sky. Feel a lovely stretch. Let the hands drift down. Let the knees be soft. Open up little fingers and ring fingers and middle fingers. Split your hands apart into a great wide arc, coming down to shoulder height. Scooping and gathering chi. Draw around to the front. Shoulder height and width. Let's send this chi deep inside. Deep inside your brain. Every cell of your brain is working well. Just imagine that. Every cell of your brain working well. Sharp, no fog. Total clarity. All functions of your brain, perfect working order. And then gently drift the hands down so they come down underneath the armpits. Lightly touch, and we send chi deep into middle dantian. Supporting our hearts, supporting our pancreas, supporting our lungs, supporting our kidneys, supporting our liver and spleen, feeling all the major organs filled with chi. All the minor organs too, everything in the body functioning and working well. Just drift the hands gently behind, pointing to the horizon behind you, and then the back of the hands move forwards. When they're in line with the side of the body, you can turn the palms over, take a wave of chi out into the blue sky, and then slowly gather that chi back towards yourself. So with the left hand for guys, right hand for ladies, but actually whatever hand really seems to suit you this morning, draw the chi back, gathering this lovely ball as if you could compress it deep through the belly button, deep into the core of your body, holding it in lower dantian. Lower dantian chi is abundant. Blood and chi flow well. All functions, perfect working order. All functions, perfect working order. Hold this chi deep inside. Ah, just imagine it gathering there. The support it gives you. Ball of chi. Let's just rotate a circle round lower dantian. So I tend to drop my hands down, and then I go to the left-hand side, up and over the top, down towards the right foot. Second circle round, and a third circle round. So this is going anti-clockwise. I tend to start off anti-clockwise, and then go the other way. So the first three circles kind of gathers the chi, and the second three circles, clockwise, just brings your body back into a daily mode, brings you back to our normal life, brings us back into our physicality, stores and holds all the chi inside. We have all this lovely chi deep inside, ready for when we need it. Lower dantian chi is abundant. Blood and chi flow well in your body. All functions of your body returning to perfect working order. Just imagine that. Every cell working well, every cell doing what you wanted to do, every cell in the body healing, returning your body to perfect working order. All functions normal. All functions of your body normal. So as you stand here, imagine your chi body. It's a lovely bubble of chi around you. It protects you. And then we have this, oh, sorry, that's the Wei Chi layer, isn't it? Wei Chi layer first, and then the Chi body. So the whole of the body round. Oh, the battery's about to run out. Don't panic. Okay, so see yourself as this being of light, every cell in your body working well, and all functions of your body, perfect working order. All functions normal. Let's release the hands down by the sides. Let's just open our eyes, wiggle our toes, move around a little bit, shake out. So we have a final salute for each other. We're going to, say haola first. So first of all, haola. So haola means good already. Everything is already fixed. So if you put your hands up in the air, we're going to say haola 3 times. 1, 2.
La.
La. 1, 2.
La.
La. 1, 2. La.
La.
Lovely. And our salute. Bring your right hand up and the left hand down. Pull the fingers together. Thank you for being here today. Very nice to see you. In fact, I'll see some of you in a few minutes, but really nice to see the rest of you guys. Tomorrow's our healing class, 9:30 on a Wednesday. You can find a link on the website. Otherwise, really good to see you.